Welcome to TEENOVATORS. My name is Cyrus and we are well into our search for the most innovative, creative and exciting teenage minds of the country. We're on the third of 4 semi-finals and 2 finalists have been selected and there are 2 to go. So before we ponder over which of these wonderful contestants will make it to the final, let me give you an idea of what it took to get them here.
We tested over 1,70,000 children in 717 schools, spread over 19 cities in India. The idea? To narrow it down to the top 16 innovators across the country. The children first went through a written exam. The top 4 from each school made it to a zonal final. Here, they went through many rounds to test their communication skills and their zeal to innovate. And from these children, we have picked our top 16.
And now it's time to meet our first contestant of today, Ishan Gupta, a class 10 student from Savai Mansingh School, Jaipur.
For Ishan, all the world's a stage. He's a comic book enthusiast, a budding inventor with blueprints for energy-saving devices. His dream, to globetrot without carbon footprints.
Our next contestant is a fiery young lady from APJ School, Saru Sirohi, who studies in class 10 in Delhi.
Saru's love for books is second only to her passion for animal rights. She edits magazines to have her voice heard. Her aspiration? To be the Prime Minister of India.
Kartikeya Sharma is a bright spark from Little Flower High School, Hyderabad.
Kartikeya loves problem solving. He designs robots. He's a computer fiend and a spelling bee champ. You can actually see the cogs in his mind at work when confronted with a new challenge.
Our final contestant is also from Delhi. Siddharth Diwan, a student of class 11 in Mount Carmel School, has high ambitions for the show and his life.
Siddharth is a James Bond fan and a versatile dancer. But that's not all that makes him tick. He loves physical activity and wants to work towards a greener world.
You've met our 4 contestants on this semi-final. Now let me tell you what they will need to face to make it to the next round. We have 3 challenges lined up.
More about the 3 challenges. The first requires them to make something using limited props and in a limited time frame. Then a puzzle that requires them to think on their feet. And lastly, a real-life problem set by the head of a large corporation. The winner heads to the final with a chance of winning the title of Teenovator and gets to go on an exclusive NGC expedition.
So our first task is called Table Trouble. You guys have to make a table, but you have to make this table without nails, without glass, without wood. So guys, you will have to use the innovative material that I give you in the time that I give you. And remember that the table will have to take a weight of at least 3 kgs. So make it strong and sturdy. Okay guys, best of luck. Take your information there and make it happen.
All of us have been asked to make a table out of waste materials such as plastic bottles, paper cups and newspapers.
We are creating something best out of waste.
I thought of a new idea. The whole plan was to, innovate something. There's a table and you can eat food while lying down.
I'm making a miniature table. The top of the table will have grasses and flowers on its side. You can actually get the feel of, eating outside in a garden.
The first challenge I faced was, of course, the sustainability of the model. I had to make sure that the model could withstand the weight which was allotted.
I've filled water in all the 4 bottles. Now if you press in any amount of weight, it won't fall down.
I'm making the top of the tables. I'm sticking newspapers, 1 single sheet at a time, so that they dry up properly and become hard.
I'm almost done with the base. I just need to get the tension in this string right so that it can support the top part.
I had some problem because I had used a lot of tape, so I couldn't paint on it.
I now understand the importance of art in innovation and creativity.
The contestants are back. We're all set to start on our tables. Are you ready? We're going to start with you now. Please explain to us, what is this design?
It's a cool, quirky table. It was created to recycle plastic. So you will see that I've arranged 3 bottles in 4 stacks in a triangular formation so that the weight is evenly distributed. And so it can hold a lot of weight.
Great, and it's looking fabulous. Now all we have to do is test whether it can take some weight. These are really heavy bricks, okay?
All right.
Fabulous. In fact, the table's looking even better.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Thank you, thank you.
I like that. Well done. And it's a beautiful looking table. Okay, Saru, your table is gorgeous. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I've made this table keeping in mind those people who actually don't have the luxury of an attached garden with their houses. So these toothpicks are actually symbolizing the grass or the flowers. This is a garden table.
I love your garden table, but Saru, do you think it will bear the weight?
Well, I'm expecting that it will.
Any final touches? Anything you want to say to the table?
No. Whoa.
Oh my God, I can hear the sounds of...
Cast.
Ho jayega. Any final words?
Okay.
And now the last
Just
table.
the last one, baby.
Okay, now you need to slowly remove your hands and let's see if this one holds. It holds! Well done! Not bad. Guys, it's been super exciting. 2 tables down and 2 to go, and we're going to take a really short little break. But don't go anywhere. We're going to come back and see what Siddharth and Ishan have done with their tables. Welcome back to TEENOVATORS. You're watching the 3rd semi-finals. And it's been a super exciting time till now. In our first task, our contestants were asked to make tables without using wood, nails or glass. We've already seen 2 of their wonderful products, and now let's see what the other 2 contestants have lined up for us. Siddharth, what is this table?
This is actually a prototype for a computer table / dining table. You know, while watching TV, just put it on the bed. The TV is there. I can have anything I want. I can use my laptop. I can do whatever I want.
Cool. It's like you can take this anywhere. You're always lying down. Now, if you pass the brick test, I'm happy. Oh, sorry. Not bad. It's a really innovative design. Well done. Okay, exciting stuff. Now that is a great piece, man. So explain it to us. What's going on there, Ishan?
Yeah, it's a cute little corner table that I've made. The top is made using newspaper. There's layers of newspaper. In between, we have metal grids.
Okay.
And the base we have with 4 bottles, plastic bottles, filled with water so that it's sturdy.
Right. So this is amazing. 4 bottles here.
And 2 paper cups here and there so that...
It holds it.
Yeah. And 2 drawers.
Wonderful. I love the drawer idea. I'm just going to show everyone. I just noticed this. So your pens go here.
Yeah. Your brushes go
Your
here.
brushes go there.
Yeah.
Now, do you think it can take the pressure of bricks?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Well done. Well done. That's a super invention, man. Guys, give yourselves a round of applause. We're finally done with our tables, and now we will reveal the results of this round. Now, we have a panel of judges who have seen and evaluated the task. They have allotted marks for innovation, originality, effectiveness, as well as aesthetics. All right, guys, ready for the scores? Yeah. We have Siddharth with 22 points. It was an interesting idea. It was highly innovative, but it was a prototype. Yeah. So, you know, that was a bit of a problem there. Saru is next with 23 points. Your table is lovely, but you lost points because it was not sturdy enough. Kartikeya has got 25 points. Kartikeya, you got your points for the way you thought and executed your idea. And Ishan wins this round with a score of 29 points. Ishan, you scored on originality and execution. Well done, Ishan. Your table was phenomenal. You won the first round, but there's still 2 more rounds to go, people, and another 60 points that they could win if they play their cards right. So anybody's game is right now. Next online is what we call the on-the-spot challenge. Now, you guys will be given a puzzle that requires logic to sort it out. Before you guys are 9 weights. Now, they all look the same, but they are not, because one of them is heavier than the others, all right? You'll be given 4 tries to figure out, logically, which one is the heavier one. Now, only the top 2 scorers will get the points. You have 5 minutes to do this, and your time starts now. And you've got your logic behind it.
This one's heavy.
Okay, guys, last 2 minutes. That's all you guys have.
This one is the heavy.
30 seconds, just go for it.
This one is heavy.
Okay, guys, what happened was that in the first 30 seconds, you looked confident, you got down to business, and you had the answer. How did you get there?
I made 3 sets.
3 sets?
I placed them all together.
You found one heavier, as you...
Okay, suppose this one's heavier.
Okay.
I'll take one out. I'll place these two.
Right.
The heavier, the weight will shift towards the heavier one.
Yeah, if they equal, then this is the one.
Yeah,
if
then
this one is heavier, then heavier.
Yeah,
Well done. Okay, buddy, you were second.
Yeah, what I did was I put 5 here and 4 here. Then I removed a weight from here, but this was heavier, so it went down. Then the 4 I split it into 2, so you get 2 bricks. 2 weights and 2 weights. You put it here. Then the second, the heavier one went down. Then you have at last 2 bricks left, and the one which is heavier will obviously go.
Not a bad idea either. Okay, Sid, you've totally won this round, and you did it in 30 seconds. You get 10 points. And Kartika, you get 5 points because you came a little later than Sid. So at this point in time, Siddharth is clearly the winner with 32 points. And in second place stands Kartika with a total of 30 points. Closely followed by Ishan at 29 and Saru remains at 23 points. But a whole new round is still awaiting us all. So let's get into it. Are you ready for the last one?
Yeah.
Now what we're going to do for this task is move out of the theoretical design space and into the real world. We have a special guest on the show, the young and dynamic MD of Puma Sportwear India, Rajiv Mehta.
This is Rajiv Mehta. In the 6 years since Puma entered the Indian market, Rajiv has established it as the second largest sports brand in India.
Innovation for me is the ability to look at things differently and then come up with a unique solution.
Rajiv is passionate about furthering the Puma vision through eco-friendly measures and brought in the clever little bag to India. His task to the participants is part of making Puma creative and greener.
So here is the final task. Puma is launching a range of eco-friendly, biodegradable shoes in India this year. Now, Rajiv would like the kids to come up with a retail as well as a larger marketing idea to reinforce Puma's green vision. At the Puma store, you will meet a senior executive who will fill you in on all information you need to know. All right? Yeah. Best of luck, guys. Off you go.
We started with meeting the HR head of Puma. She's Ms. Gitika,
Who told us about the company and who introduced us to our task.
To do is, I think the way we can go about it is that I can...
We had to design a marketing and a display strategy for Puma's 2 pairs of biodegradable shoes.
And then later, we went to the Puma store in CP.
There, Mr. Puneet showed us the various categories of product they have.
He gave us time to walk around the store to observe for ourselves.
Their retail stores are their basic marketing points.
I took some photographs so that I can use it for my task.
I talked to a lot of customers and that really gives me a lot of ideas.
After having done a lot of research on that Puma store in Connaught Place, we came back to meet Miss Gitika. We had a few doubts and queries and we clarified them there and then.
Around 50 years ago, a doctor laid out a dream in the wilderness on a barren plateau of Manipal, a foundation for castles of innovation, and turned the wilderness into a sanctuary of education. The first milestone was Kasturba Medical College, which lit up the path towards the making of a city of creation and inventive technology. Leading institutes in diverse disciplines such as engineering, dental science, architecture, communication, hotel management and others stand tall in Manipal today. Groundwork conducive to growth, nestled amidst the green of nature, powered by technology and innovation, is the reason why students from India and the world choose the institution of Manipal University to learn and prepare for the future. Manipal University, inspired by life.
Welcome back, people, to TEENOVATORS. I'm Cyrus, and we're midway through the third semi-final of TEENOVATORS. All right, guys, to judge you for your last task, we have the MD of Puma himself, Rajiv Mehta. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Cyrus.
A very young man himself.
Thank you.
Now they've all been preparing very hard. We're going to start with your presentation, Saru. Off you go.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Saru.
Puma is not one of your conventional brands. Instead, what it focuses on is building consumer relationships. So I'm thinking of something along the same lines and thinking of making slogans that are funky and which actually go along with Puma's image. When your customer comes into the store to buy a pair of biodegradable shoes, you give him a sample packet of flower seeds along with it. He goes back home and he plants those seeds, and when these become a plant, he clicks a picture of it and uploads it on your website, and in return for it, he gets a discount coupon.
How would you know that the seeds I gave, or I can go and click any other flower?
You can identify pulses by looking at seeds, but you cannot identify flowers for it. The next thing is, after 2 or 3 years, when he's done with his shoes, you guys can actually, get him to deposit those shoes back to the nearest Puma store. Why don't you guys adopt 4 to 5 gardens across the nation? So from the stores, you can actually transport this biodegradable stuff to any of those adopted gardens. You can dug them in the soil and you can grow flowers in it, plants, vegetables, and whoa, you'll have Puma gardens. So now what my display strategy for you people is, you have this huge, flower pot which is actually in shape of a shoe. You plant a tree in it, so you actually hang these shoes to the branches. And on the wall above this, you write, food for soil leads to food for soul, with soul as S-O-L-E rather than S-O-U-L.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Wow, that was a good one.
Lots of good ideas.
Lots of really good ideas, and I can see this garden happening.
Definitely.
So you ready for your presentation?
Yeah.
All right.
So I want to make it hip. I want to make it cool. I want to make it like that really grabs attention. This is Puma's slogan, which is very widely used in Germany. Mach mit Qualität, which means do it with quality. I have come up with an alternate slogan which can be used in India. Walk and spread the buzz. Puma is doing it for a cause. I have prepared a rap for it. We are on a mission to make the right decision. There'll never be a doubt on the direction of our route. So do it what it's worth. We have to save our earth. Walk and spread the buzz. Puma is doing it for a cause. Puma is a cat. Puma, as a company, can launch an initiative by which it saves the snow leopard, which is going to be extinct.
Indians may not know what a snow leopard is.
Any animal from the cat family, like the tiger.
Sure.
Then, for your display strategy, there should be user-friendly monitors, which tell the customers about the product, like what it stands, how it was made, and every bit of detail. Puma should come up with a separate logo, blue and green, blue for water, green for nature. That's an ecological symbol.
Great, very good, brilliant.
Thank you.
Nice one. Great presentation from Sid, and now the very sharp Karthikeya. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at taglines and publicity events. Also, I'm focusing a lot on the display strategies. As soon as we enter a store, the first thing that we see is the center table. So I figured we could use a real hedge plant. A hedge in the shape of a table, which would be used to display the biodegradable shoes that you guys have come up with. Now, we all know that mannequins are an integral part of any store. Make the mannequins wear biodegradable shoes, and also the heads would be replaced by plants.
But don't you think that it gives an impression that the entire store is biodegradable?
No. Now, there would be a separate corner called the bio corner.
That's where you put the mannequin.
That's where you create this ambience. Whenever customers come to your store, you can actually give them a leaflet, which is an actual leaf, which tells the top 10 things that Puma is doing to help save the environment. For reaching a wide audience, we would organize this 5-kilometer run, which is called the Ecothon.
Oh, great.
And the winners of the Ecothon would be given Puma Wilderness Range merchandise as a prize.
Great, thank you.
Whoa.
Very nice.
What's happening on that side? Ready, Ishan?
Yeah.
Okay, we're excited.
Well, talking about my strategy, I'm planning that the display of Puma's products should be changed. Namaskar, Sat Shri Akal, Adab. So, after the grand success of the clever little bag, Puma will now be launching the evergreen tree. Suppose this is a store. On one corner, you have a huge big tree. It will be made of paper mache. We'll have the premium shoes on the top, the regular shoes in the middle, and we'll obviously have biodegradable shoes with the flowers. I have come up with a campaign, an awareness campaign. That will be called Gift a Shoeling. Let me show you a model. This is a shoeling.
Excellent.
Yeah. So what this is made up of is mud, so it's completely biodegradable.
So I have to take care of these in every store till someone buys a product.
Either you take care of these products or you can outsource it to a flower making company.
And it'll be in the shape of a Puma shoe.
Yeah, I've heard that Puma is greatly active on social media. Why not have a black fan page on Facebook with black background and black Twitter? Scientific research shows that black backgrounds consume less energy.
Do you think you can actually do it on Twitter and Facebook?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ishan.
This is going to be a tough one for you, Rajiv, because there's too many great ideas coming at you, right?
Yeah, very tough.
We're going to take a little bit of a break, give you time to assess and decide who the winner is and the one person who's going to go to the finals. So, all that in just a bit. I can imagine how tough this must be for you, Rajiv, but please tell us a little bit about what you thought about their presentation.
Great job, guys. All of you have done well. So I'll start with you, Ishan. Ishan gets 34. I think you had some very good ideas. Your presentation skills were brilliant. But I think a lot of them were not implementable. You know, like Facebook and Twitter would not allow you to turn their pages black. Karthikeya, 39. I think you had a lot of original ideas. But I think, you know, you need a little bit more confidence. Sid gets 30. I think your rap was brilliant. Your ideas could have had some more depth or substance to it. Saru, I think you had the most original. I think I liked your seedling idea the most. I think it's also very much executable. Saru, the winner for the round with 44.
Wow, congratulations! It's been a pretty crazy story. Now, Saru has won this round and scored from 23 points all the way up to 67 points. But when we add up all the scores, the winner is someone who has come consistently second in all the rounds, winning also by just 2 points. The winner is Karthikeya. Congratulations, buddy. You have won with 69 points, and each and every one of you have done a brilliant job in one of the best presentations I've ever heard. Thank you so much for giving us
Thank you, Cyrus.
Give him a round of applause for being so gracious.
Thank you. Congratulations to all of you once again.
But for now, you get gifts from him and a wonderful certificate. It's been a great episode. Thank you so much for watching TEENOVATORS, and don't forget to watch our next episode. Thank you so much, Rajiv.
Thank you, Cyrus.